The music I want to do, I think it's changing like very often. Like, I don't know. I'm very happy that I'm changing, and like every couple of months or a year, I'm really changing what I like in music and what direction I want to go. And I think like whatever I go with, I can still stay myself. My name is Kuba Więcek. I'm a saxophonist, composer, and music producer, and I'm from Poland. My music is a combination of live sound that I get from my instruments, for example, my saxophone, and I like to mix it with like very electronic stuff that I find on my computer or get from my synthesizers. Most of the time I think of nothing before I start making music. I just start, and whatever comes to me at that time, I just go with it. It's like almost like improvisation. And also when it comes to my composition, I really like to limit myself, so the compositions are very small and not use a lot of material. When I was 7 years old, I started my music education, and I was playing cello for the first 5 years, classical music. Then I switched to saxophone, but it was classical. And then after the music school, when I was like 19 years old, I started studying jazz. When I was getting into jazz music, I was more inspired by people that were kind of my generation. And there was this one amazing piano player from Poland called Piotr piano hooligan, that I was really looking up to, and I just knew that one day I would like to play with him. So after I graduated my conservatories in Copenhagen and Amsterdam, I came back to Poland, and he was one of the first people I decided to talk to play together. And since that time we have been playing almost every week. We just came back from our tour in Japan, we released our album, and we're having a great time together. I'm not sure if Warsaw has already a sound. For sure there is like a lot of things happening right now, and I think in a couple of years we'll have like a very strong scene, but I'm not sure if it is as influential as Copenhagen, for example, was, or Berlin, where I was also living. I think those cities have like a very huge sound for the music that I was doing at that time. But I think Warsaw is like very diverse. We have a lot of things here, and people are like very, I would say, expressive, and this is for sure something that inspires me. When it comes to my sound, I think I come from like a very jazzy background. I've been playing jazz all my life, and then like 3 years ago, just before the pandemic started, I got very serious about electronic music, and since that time I was working with a lot of artists who rap or sing, and I think I've been like mixing those acoustic sounds with electronic, so I think that this is my sound. I think a huge turning point in my life was when I heard Kendrick Lamar to Pimp a Butterfly. He was using all those jazz musicians on his hip-hop record. I think that was like a very important moment for me. From this day, I knew that I really knew what direction I want to go with my music.
Wiem jeszcze jak to podbije, nie? Bo imo tutaj jest jakby taka konstrukcja, że trzeba dużo wokali dać. Drogie czarne samochody wiozą białe kłamstwa. Byłem sam u siebie, ale się nie chciałem zastać. Konfiguracje obcych twarzy ciągle chcą mnie zassać. Układam je niby obrazy, jakbym składał pasjans. Wiele razy próbowałem złożyć się od nowa. To był ambitny projekt, ale ustała budowa. Słyszę swoje imię już jedynie w apostrofach. Ludzie dzwonią do mnie tylko kiedy im się kończy towar. Drogie czarne samochody wiozą białe kłamstwa. Byłem sam u siebie, ale się nie chciałem zastać. Konfiguracje obcych twarzy ciągle chcą mnie zassać. Układam je niby obrazy, jakbym składał pasjans. Widzę się w sytuacjach, których nie chciałem ujrzeć. Życie to wielka strata, której nie kupi sukces. Liczę do końca dnia sekundy, bo się stają krótsze. Po nocy patrzę w twoje oczy, bo się stają puste. Wiele razy próbowałem złożyć się od nowa. To był ambitny projekt, ale ustała budowa. Słyszę swoje imię jeszcze nie...
I really think that saxophone is one of the most important things in my music. Like I've been, learning how to play saxophone and like getting my own sound for all my life. So whatever I do, I really try to put my saxophone into it.